Hi, this is Natalie from Linedotarrow from the Netherlands, and I'm here to work a little bit more with the freebies for the first week challenge we are going to do in the Facebook group starting this Friday. But I already put out the freebies and the kit is already listed. That is also part of the challenge if you want to use it, because you can also take part in the challenge with only using the freebies. And there will be 3 challenges, and each week I will release a new set of freebies and a little video on what the assignment is, the challenge is for that week. This is the promo sheet from the kit, and I have a show and tell video, and I will also try to link it somewhere above in this video so you can see and click on it and go straight to the Etsy store. And you saw me show these a few days ago, maybe one day ago, I'm not sure anymore. And I made this one on camera, like fairy house tags. This one is 2 together, and this one was the first one I did, but I did all the sewing on all the pieces, but I already did the backing, so you saw all the sewing on the backing, so I merged it onto a piece of cardstock, and maybe I can turn it into a pocket, a top pocket or a side pocket in the journal. I'm going to make a fairy journal, but this one I made, and this is the larger version I have in the group, and I also have a half size version. I don't think I have it printed, but we have 2 different sheets, and there's a third sheet with this one on and the second sheet, and it's twisted and it fits over here, and this one is over here. It's slightly smaller, but people wanted different colors and smaller houses too. So I created a smaller version, smaller pink one. This one you can build yourself, a blue one, and I also added different colors of flowers and some extra butterflies, and some of these are a little bit bigger, but you can use them on the other projects. But what I did cut out all the little elements, and they are very tiny. Because this window is so small. But yeah, it is a lot of fun working with these. I have this one and this one over here, and these are all the leaves, different sizes, and of course some are a little bit bigger, but I thought it's always nice to have leaves on the side. I think I have to glue these together. I forgot, or these came from another set. That is possible too. I think it's supposed to be this way, by the way. But I was working on a tag, and then I thought maybe I should put on a camera and yeah, do a little video together with you. Okay, I'm making a mess now, but I want to organize the flowers over here. Let's play a little. What I did, I had some cardstock left, like this paper. This is the cutout from yeah, the larger fairy houses, because I use a scan and cut, and the first cut is cutting out the actual images, so I have the page from the digital, and the second is putting on so you don't delete the scan, and then the second version is scanning it onto put on a paper pad paper, and you have to put the one side you want on the backing. So this side, if you want this side on the outside, you have to put that down on a sticky plate, and then it's going to cut everything, and you can back it, you can glue it together. And I did this one already glued together, but because it was thicker, it had to cut twice, and it cut a little bit more outside the images than I wanted. And it has a little, you can see it's still on the flower, little white border, but I don't mind. I can always cut it off or use some ink to cover it up. And I'm going to create, I did this with the other piece, so I just have like a piece of paper pad. I folded it in half, made it straight, and I cut off a little strip. Obviously this one is not glued together yet. Maybe we can do something different with this one, but I glued this one together, the pink one. So this is now one piece and this is a strip. Maybe I can do something different with this one before I glue it down. And I was thinking of making a tag and maybe adding one of the little tags on top. And then I had this over here. And then I thought maybe I can do something with this, and I don't know. I was thinking about it. Maybe this can be the front side and this can be the back side, and you can tuck in little things. Maybe even flowers. I don't know, but I want to try something. So let's do that on camera. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I'm not going to put it on my channel. I'm going to keep it to myself. First start off with the inking, and I didn't cut the angles yet because I don't know if I'm going to round the top corners or all the corners, or make the angles like this, like a real tag you normally have. I don't know. So I'm leaving it as it is, so I can always cut it off later, depending how my project turns out. Because I really don't know where this is going. Well, first, let me create one of the tag houses. Actually, these can be merged together, and you already have a dangle thing. You can put them on a real tag and they can dangle. And I want to try the tiny ones to see if they work. I did put them in a Facebook group already, so if they don't work, they are already there. But I do believe they will work, definitely. Although it will be more difficult to sew over these because these are so tiny. Yeah. But we will see. I should have started with this one, by the way, because you already saw me make a green a green yellow one. But yeah. Okay, let me figure out what I'm going to do. Oh, this has to be glued down too. Now, these are very tiny. But yeah. So because these are so tiny, I can't use my crocodile to punch a hole for the bread. Oh, I'm afraid I will punch into my hands. Let me put on a book so I can poke in the paper instead of in my hand. Where do you go? I'm not sure if this is the right spot. Okay. Ooh, it's very much on the edge. Okay, this worked. A small, very small. Yeah, this one. I don't think I will be able to sew. I'm actually doing the same thing like I did with the other fairy tag, the one that is wiggly. My glue. Put on the door. Okay, the door is not straight. Okay, this is on. I'm going to poke a hole over here. I'm afraid I'll punch in my finger. Ooh, and now it's open. Okay, yeah, this is very narrow, so I'm going to cut it like a little tail. It's going to be like a little tail at the end, like a pig's tail, like a little curly tail. Because I obviously can't put an eyelet to this thing. Yeah, this is okay. Okay, I can put an eyelet in here. Okay. Like this now. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do. I'm just going to improvise. I think I want this over here. That's for sure. To be adding a little bit of glue. Oh no. I want to sew over the tag. I forgot. First, let me do the sewing. I'm going to sew around the borders and over here. Obviously, when I'm going to sew around the borders, I need to decide what I'm going to do like this or rounded corners. Yeah, I'm going to round the corners. Okay, and this one is going to be smaller. So this is going to be the top. I wanted to sew. Now I almost put it on again. Just let me do the sewing first. So I did the sewing, I did sew over here and I sew over here, and I want to put some eyelets in here. Yeah. Not sure how this is going to look, but it does need eyelets. Let me think. I can put one on the edge. Try and find the middle. Yeah. Okie dokie. And I want to put a second and a third one. A third and a fourth one, sorry. In here. First I'm going to put in the two in the middle and then on the outside. Because if I do it the other way around, I can't put in the ones in the middle. I think, yeah. And put a smaller one on the inside and a larger one on the outside. I'm also thinking, what if I put it like, oh, sorry. Do it like this, don't squeeze it all the way, so this can be removable. Put one in here and put one in here. And attach all these little dangly bits over here. Shall I try to do that? I think I can try. Don't squeeze it all away. Just a little. Yeah. A big one over here. And I need one in here. Okay, the only thing what is wrong is this is the upside, this is the top of the tag and this is the bottom. So I have to round these corners the same way as the bottom. Yeah, didn't think about that. Okay. I'm not going to put too much on this because it's already very, it's tiny and there's a lot on it already. put it on here. I can also put it like so. Not sure if it's going to work. I'm not sure the ball pins are the things I need to use. Maybe I need to use something else. We'll see. Maybe if I put in the ball pin the other way. Okay, I'm not very happy with this spot. I think the spot isn't right. Needs to be on here. Come on. Yeah, this is a better spot. Oh, this is cute. Okay, this can be something. If you put it in a journal like so, and you can write over here, you can slide this back. But I also want to use the other things. I am going to put on a butterfly, that's for sure. Yeah, I did change the settings, I think, by accident. Because the border is usually not that wide. It's smaller. Or no border, actually. Put on some leaves. Okay, I want a piece of fabric. Yeah. Yeah. Still debating if I'm going to stamp over here or not, but I can do that afterwards if I still want to. Yeah. I also have these. I didn't cut all of these out yet. But I have the larger version over here. The words. And let me see. Teacup, space, time, afternoon tea, enchantment. Maybe I'm going to use that one. So these are the larger fairy related words, and also with the labels. And these are the smaller versions. And now that I think of it, I can also put these on like so. No, I'm not going to do that. I am going to back this one with a little bit of cardstock. I have green over here. I want to put a little bit of fabric in between. Okay. It's going to be difficult to cut around this piece because I have the fabric over. So I should have cut out the backing, and I'm gluing it on the wrong way. So I'm going to take it off, and I'm going to use this piece. First, let me just stay behind the fabric. I should have done this different because this is kind of silly that I'm doing this way. I made a mistake. I'm going to do some sewing over here. So I did the sewing. I don't want to put an eyelet in this one too, or only just punch a little hole. Yeah, I'm only going to punch a hole. Not sure if I'm going to put it on this one or on the top. Let's try on the top. It's not going the way I want it. Yeah, I think it needs to be like this. It's a weird spot. I'm going to change it. Maybe I can put it on here too. Yeah. Still debating whether I'm going to put these together or not, because I don't see the use of this, to be honest. I thought it was fun, but now that I see it, I'm thinking, maybe not. Although it will be hard to glue these together. So maybe I can take one out. Okay, if you do this, you pull them back. So, change of plan. I'm going to put these together. But I'm just figuring out things here, so I didn't really have a plan, only that I wanted to play with the smaller version. So this is a trial and error situation. Okay, let's move on to over here. Yeah, clearly the borders are not the way I usually have them. I'm not going to bother too much, to be honest. I'm going to glue this onto the strip. Like so. Yeah. So if you're going to try this, don't do all the steps, because obviously I corrected myself. Maybe you have a better version of this, or you have a new idea. Seeing me struggle making this, you think of something even more fun to make. Please do show in the Facebook group. I want to see, because I can learn from my mistakes and your new ideas too. But I do believe it is fun, this way of creating a tag. Not making all the mistakes, but the end result, I do believe, is fun. put on some of the gold petals. Oh, come on. And tomorrow I have a fun day. Tomorrow evening we are going out for dinner. And as you all know, or maybe you don't, but most of you do, my mother-in-law passed away last month, but she was in a nursing home for about 6 years. And to thank those well, wonderful women, that they're all women, that took care of my father-in-law and my mother-in-law, but my father-in-law passed away in 2021. They took care of him and her, and to thank them we are going to take them out for dinner. And well, I don't think this is a right leaf, sorry, I'm changing it again because it's huge. I don't like it, but we are going to take them with us and have dinner together to thank them, and also to take a trip down to memory lane, because they have so many fun stories about them. And because of course besides being a patient, they are human and apparently they were very funny. So I want to hear those stories and remember them in a nice way and close this part of our journey. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm happy we are going to do that. And also happy they were able to be off on the same evening altogether, because there are 5 ladies, so it's a lot for a nursing facility, but they arranged it for one time, so I'm quite happy it worked. Yeah, this is what I have now. I do believe it is funny. It's very cute. I'm not sure if I have to put one of the houses in or one of the tags from the kit. What do you think? Do I need to put these in or just one of the tags from the kit? I think I'm going to try the tags from the kit. Let's see. These are the backings, and I also have this one, and I also have the little journal cards. These are the backings. So what am I going to put in? I like her a lot. I like her face. One actual tag. Or one of these. Or one of these. Maybe this one is better. Although I can also do it like this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, quickly tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to back it, ink, sew this over, and I'm going to add leaves on here. Am I? I'm not sure. Oh, maybe like so. That is cute. And am I going to put on a butterfly or a flower? I think it needs a butterfly. Or one of the labels. Okay, before I put everything on, let me just check if I will be able to slide it in if I put the leaves over. Will be something like this. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to think about how I'm going to place them, but it will work. And otherwise I'm going to put these on. Slightly smaller, these. Yeah. So I did ink all the pieces. I want a little bit of fabric behind this piece. I'm going to sew around the border. I can sew this together, I think. No, I can't because I have to put in the leaves. So I'm going to sew in two separate ways. Or let me think. What if I just... Obviously this needs to be smaller. Let me just... This needs to be here. I think I can glue them down. Yeah. I should. This one over here. This one over here. This one is going... I had it on top, but now that I see it, maybe this should go over here. First, let me... Yeah, this is going to work. Okay, I can do the sewing now. I did the sewing part. Something went wrong with my sewing machine. I think the spoolie was empty and then I put in a new one and I don't think it went well. So the sewing is a bit off. But yeah, I can't change it now. Well, I'm going to put it in anyway. Maybe I can make a new one later. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe the tension on the thread is not good. This one is going in here. It does fit. Oh, I do like it. Yeah, it's fun. We have this part. Now we have decoration on the sort of a belly band. Put a little bit of the pink over here too. Put on a tag topper and then we are done. Yeah. Still debating if I'm going to put on blue. A little bit of blue. Yeah. I want blue. Take this one out. So yeah, I like it. put this one in. Let me grab a piece of fabric to put in here. Also have this, but it's not really matching. I just want a piece of this fabric on top. Because there's a lot going on already. Change of plan. I want this on a tag or only this. I want this together. I'm going to sew this lace onto the strip of fabric. Sew this together. Thinking to put a little bit of a fabric over here too, but no, I think I'm going to leave it like this. Otherwise it will be very busy. It's already very busy, but I do like it. Let me just grab a sheet. Show you. I think you can see now. Yeah. So this is the tag we made today. Can take this out and slide it back in. A belly band tag, I think it's called. So yeah, this can go together with the other ones. I have a whole collection already of fun stuff. Yeah, I really like these. So yeah, this is it for today. Give it a try. Use the hashtag anniversary challenges in the Facebook group, but you can also use it on Instagram. You can also tag me on Instagram so I can see your creation. Usually I try to share in my story everybody's creation that tagged me. So if you want me to reshare your story, be sure to tag me on Instagram too. I hope you liked the video. Like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet. Hop over to the Facebook group to see what the challenge is all about. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay creative. Greetings from the Netherlands. Bye bye. Bye.